the Messi event. What we know, the latest is that the event organizer has been arrested. That's the latest coming in. Also, we have some information from where exactly he was arrested. He was arrested from the airport. Why was he at the airport to begin with? Who the organizer is? And obviously, has there been any sort of information coming in about who's responsible for the mess? To give us all these answers, to give us more details, we have my colleague Shivam. He's been reporting from the spot from the morning. Shivam, over to you. Give us more details. When it comes to this breaking news, a main organizer, we believe, has been arrested now from the airport.
Exactly, Meenakshi. Satadru Datta, the man who was behind this entire tour that came in now. We have seen for almost a month his name was surfacing all over the social media that he is bringing Messi. And today, just few moments ago, the DGP, also the ADG Law and Order, informed the media that he has been arrested from the airport. Now, why he was there? Again, there has been no official information, but as we are expecting, he could be heading to Hyderabad, because now we have also seen, as you were also mentioning, Messi is going to Hyderabad for the second venue of his 3-day tour in Hyderabad, where he was supposed to play a match with Revant Reddy. So in this moment, when the tour has just started, it was just the first stop from that for the tour, and now the organizer, the man behind this entire tour, has been arrested. They have also said that the police also said that the organizers have given them in written that now the tickets will be refunded. All the tickets the people had were refunded. The police said that again it was a scam on the part of the organizers. It was unfair for the fans who came here, who visited, that they did not even get to see one person. One interesting thing also is that all other people are also under the lens as well. The people who were surrounding Messi, all the other part of organizers are also under the police probe. The matter is being investigated. They will get into the details. The FIR has just Satadru Datta's name. It is in process, and other people, there are unnamed
and
as well.
But for now, to that thought, we also had the ADG, IGP Law and Order of West Bengal, who had confirmed this news earlier. He had confirmed indeed that the main organizer behind this event has been arrested. Let's listen in.
He's been arrested, and the third part, as I'm telling, the क्या responsibility है, inquiry committee की जाएगी और inquiry. He's been arrested.
Sir, you have told us the money.
No. Again, I'm telling you, they are promising that they return. We'll see how it can be done. No, he's been arrested, and the third part, as I'm telling, the क्या responsibility है, inquiry committee की जाएगी.
All right, so that confirmation obviously coming in that the organizer has been arrested, accused of mismanagement. Remember, we had seen a complete mess, unruly scenes at the stadium there in Kolkata, and now the latest coming in that the main event organizer has been arrested. Does the buck stop there? Does the accountability, is it going to be expanded? We'll have to wait and watch. We're talking about the latest, the chaos which we saw really at the event there. There was complete chaos, unruly scenes. What we know is that the fans were furious because they felt that Messi appeared for a very brief while. We heard many fans, many of them saying they could not even catch a glimpse of the footballer, and that is when furious fans started throwing bottles and chairs, and everything went downhill from there. Now, the organizer has been arrested. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, remember, viewers, had already apologized for the mismanagement. She had said that she was shocked herself. She had extended her apologies not just to Messi but also to all the fans. The West Bengal government, they constituted an inquiry panel. That panel is headed by a retired justice. We had earlier put out that entire post for you. That is what Mamata Banerjee is saying. But BJP looks like is not convinced with the same. A political slugfest of sorts has broken out. BJP is blaming the state for mismanagement. Listen into the BJP reactions.
पश्चिम बंगाल में आज जो घटना घटी वो दर्शाता है कि पश्चिम बंगाल में तृणमूल कांग्रेस ने कैसे पश्चिम बंगाल को बना दिया है, क्योंकि पूरा जो प्रोग्राम है इसमें शुरू से लेकर अंत तक पश्चिम बंगाल में जो प्रोग्राम हो रहा है वो पूरा तृणमूल ने हाईजैक किया है। तृणमूल के सुजीत बोस से लेकर अरूप विश्वास से लेकर सारे मंत्री इसमें लगे हुए हैं। पैसे की इसमें लूट हुई है, 5,000 8,000 रुपये की टिकट भी बेची गई, उसमें टिकट की भी कालाबाजारी हुआ, इसमें करप्शन हुआ। मतलब तृणमूल कांग्रेस रहेगा और करप्शन नहीं होगा, तो हो नहीं सकता। इसमें भी करप्शन हुआ। बोतल जे फोके वो भी तृणमूल के लोग हैं, अरूप विश्वास के लोग बोल रहे हैं लोग कि अरूप विश्वास के लोग हैं। तो पूरा मेसी का मेज बना के रख दिया तृणमूल कांग्रेस ने और तृणमूल कांग्रेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन।
Most unruly and messy scenes have come out from the Messi event in the Kolkata stadium, and for this only the TMC government and administration is to blame. Nobody else is to blame. The fact is that this is causing global embarrassment to us all. Inept leaders of TMC, wanting favors for themselves and their family, were surrounding Messi, denying fans their rightful opportunity, and then fans were forced to take certain steps. Nobody condones any kind of violence, but these are exactly like the scenes that we saw in Bengaluru stampede. The police was not there in the adequate numbers. The administration was absent. There was lack of planning. It is all evident.
In response, the TMC has shifted the blame to the event organizers, asking why gallery spectators were deprived. The party criticized incompetent organizers, saying that the chaos left people disappointed.
ये जो सेंटिमेंट है फुटबॉल फैंस का, मैं एज वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ मोहनबागान क्लब उसको सपोर्ट करता हूं, लेकिन उसको थोड़ा संयम दिखाना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये सॉल्ट लेक स्टेडियम ये हमारा वो डैमेज हो रहा है और इसके बारे में अभी भालचर पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ भालचर कुछ पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ये शुरू कर दिया है। ये कलकत्ता को बदनाम करने के लिए पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ भालचर करते हैं कुछ, वो लोग अभी घुस गए हैं। वो कलकत्ता को बदनाम करने का गुस्से में अब जो कर रहे हैं उसका कोई फायदा दूसरे कोई लोग ले रहे हैं, बदनाम कर रहे हैं।
Now let's jog your memory, viewers, as to what really happened. Remember, today barricades were breached, bottles were thrown, the stage was vandalized. What was expected to be a historic celebration of football in Kolkata, it took a chaotic turn during Messi's appearance. Now this was the stadium, the Salt Lake Stadium, which is where the superstars' much anticipated go tour. Now that was a stop in Kolkata, but it was marred by complete unrest and chaos. Bottles hurled, hoardings damaged, frustration was growing amongst fans. Eyewitnesses basically say that the trouble began due to poor crowd handling and management. There was hardly any access. The fans said they hardly got a glimpse of Messi, which is why the tempers flared, protests broke out, and the situation completely deteriorated from there, forcing security officials to step in, restoring law and order. Amidst growing disorder, Messi's time at the stadium was also cut short, reportedly. The World Cup winner is believed to have remained inside the stadium for about 10 minutes or so, and then he was escorted out under tight security, which is meant for VVIPs. But thousands of fans who had been waiting since the morning, that abrupt exit came as a major disappointment, with many leaving without even a clear glimpse of the icon. Soon after, videos from the stadium, obviously they started flooding social media. They captured scenes of unrest, objects being thrown, damaged signages, chaotic scenes which erupted and only went downhill from there. Shivam, my colleague, has been there from the morning. He's been bringing you ground reports. Take a look at some of his reports first of all.
We are currently reporting from the Salt Lake Stadium, and right now the mood of the people have changed. These are the fans that have come to watch Messi, but right now they are in utter disappointment and they are now throwing the bottle, showing the disappointment. They are saying that this is to see the bottle right now being thrown at the administrator, at the organizer, saying that this was a complete scam on their part. What they are basically alleging is that they did not get to see Messi. Messi did 3 rounds here. He did not play any football, but now the fans are not in the right mood. They are right now also, as you can see, clicking off the board. They are now tapping and punching on the boards, and this entire arena, the boards have been dismantled as well in some parts. You can see right now they are now throwing down the boards. The bottles have been being thrown at the stadium in this particular part, and and right now the boards are also being torn away. This is the current situation at the Salt Lake Stadium where people are disappointed. The security officials are also right now, you can see bottles being thrown at them. They are trying to, save themselves, and now they are having all the security equipment with them. So now what will be the administration has to say about this is something that will take in answer. Shivam Sharma reporting for the Times Network.
And a section of fans viewers also openly expressed their anger following Messi's Kolkata visit, alleging that the event was dominated by celebrity interactions, while regular supporters, they were sidelined. Many fans said that they had waited for months to witness their icon only to feel excluded from the experience. Some also accused the organizers of complete mismanagement.
So the mood of the people have changed. In the morning while they were going inside, they were excited, but today they are utterly disappointed with the fans. And right now we also have fans. Sir, क्या हुआ अंदर? मेसी देखने को मिला, क्या हुआ?
बिल्कुल देखने को नहीं मिला। ऑर्गेनाइजर जो भी थे उन्होंने बिल्कुल देखने नहीं दिया, सिर्फ उन्होंने अपना फोटो खिंचवाया और पूरा उसको राउंड कर दिया एकदम हर जगह से, किसी को भी किसी एंगल से देखने नहीं मिला।
मैंने सुना लोगों ने 10,000 का टिकट कराया है, बहुत पहले से लाइन में खड़े थे।
12,000 का टिकट क्या है? 12,000 का टिकट
और 30 घंटे ट्रेन में ट्रैवल करके आया हूँ चेन्नई से
आप यहाँ से
30 घंटे ट्रेन का ट्रैवल, and we couldn't see a glimpse of Messi. सब everyone was surrounding him, management, media और जो ग्राउंड के अंदर स्टाफ है ना, वो लोग फोटो खींच रहे हैं। हमने इतना पैसा खर्चा करके चेयर सीटेड देयर, कुछ भी देखा।
मैं असम से आया हूँ, पार्टिकुलरली इसके लिए आया हूँ। मैं कम से कम 20,000 का टिकट कराया हूँ फ्लाइट का, यहाँ का ये जो इवेंट है उसका 12,000 का टिकट कराया हूँ और घंटा मिला मुझे।
कुछ नहीं मिला आपको देखने के लिए, कुछ भी एक तरफ। So you are listening to the fans who said that they paid thousands of rupees, they have travelled thousands of kilometers only to see a crowd surrounding their football icon, from which they have said they have been here standing in the queue for so long, and they are utterly disappointed. Now it is up to the administration to explain to them what will actually happen to the money that they have paid.
All right. Shivam continues to be live with us. Shivam, you had been bringing us all those ground reports, the fans' interaction as well. We can hear all of them expressing their anger, disappointment, claiming that they hardly got a glimpse of the celebrity, the icon they had been waiting for months. But what's the situation like on ground at the moment? The situation, I believe, it's now under control. Has the crowd been completely dispersed? And also, what is the police saying about the sort of chaos which had broken out, the measures they have taken now to ensure that, the situation is completely normalized?
Well, Meenakshi, we are reporting from just outside the ground area. We are still inside the stadium. The stadium has been sealed for the common people. They are not now being allowed inside this entire area. We are just outside this entire stadium. Vivekananda Yuva Bharati Krida Angan is also a name of this particular stadium. And here also you will see the posters, on my, if I were to urge my camera person to pan on this left side, or the posters on the upward, they are also being torn down. So the people who were coming out from this part as well, they were also expressing, their aggression, their anger after tearing down. Again, when we are talking about the aggression, we should also question how justified it is to uproot the chairs from this particular stadium, because they are also built from the money of taxpayers only. But having said that, the kind of conversation we had with the fans, they were utterly disappointed because they have been waiting for 7 to 8 hours. People have been traveling thousands of kilometers, spending thousands of rupees just to almost feel like scammed out of it. When we had a word with the police, yes, the traffic, because the outside is the main road, Salt Lake Road, which connects Kolkata to the airport as well. So main connecting road to the city, that has been completely barricaded on both sides so that the traffic goes, and the crowd, because almost 70,000-80,000 people were inside the stadium, and when they all came out, especially in the kind of aggression that they had, things could go out of the hand outside as well. We have seen in some parts police had to use mild force as well to disperse the crowd so that the traffic goes smoothly. There was, again, in terms of the administration part outside the stadium, it has been still under control. But when it comes to the event and implementation part, that is something that has taken a major toll. And again, the Messi event has turned into a huge mess for now.
There's no doubt about that. The event, the organization, all of that, obviously, there seems to be a big question mark on the same. At the same time, obviously, any sort of rowdy behavior cannot be condoned. But what disappointed the fans so much? Could the situation have been handled better? Who's responsible for this mess? Who's accountable? Those big questions obviously linger. Shivam, thank you for joining us with all these details. Viewers, we'll be shifting our focus now to another big news which is coming in. Now, this is coming in from Kerala related to the local body polls. The BJP, the Bharatiya Janata Party led National Democratic Alliance has won 50 out of the 100